Hello friends, my name is Kumar and welcome back to our channel Kumar Programming. This is the continuation of part 4 where we have learned about Docker file, Docker image and Docker container. So in our previous video, we have created a very simple web application in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And after that, we have created a Docker file on top of our application. And from that Docker file, we have built an image and then we have run this image as a container inside our Docker engine, right? Now in this video, we are going to create a very simple application in Angular as well as Node, and we will create the Docker file on top of those applications, and we will create the image and we will run those applications inside our Docker container. So now let's quickly do that. Let's flip to the Visual Studio. So here in our previous video, we have created a very simple web application in HTML, CSS, JavaScript using Bootstrap. And here we have created a Docker file. And on the basis of this Docker file, we build an image. See, inside our Docker engine, we have built an image. And from this image, we have created a container, right? And inside this container, our application is running. So that's all we have done in our previous video. Now in this video we are going to create a very basic Angular application as well as Node application, and then after that we will create a Docker file on top of both applications, and we will build an image, and those images we will run inside the Docker container. So now let's go back to the Visual Studio. Now I'm going to create one more application as a Docker Angular application. So let me open a terminal. Here, in order to create an application in Angular, first of all, we have to install Angular CLI. So here I'll do npm install -g is a global installation. Then I'll use @Angular CLI, right? Now it's going to install the latest version of Angular CLI. So now Angular CLI is getting installed. It may take some time, depends upon your machine configuration. Now we can check the version of Angular as well. So here we have a ng command as ng version, which will give you the complete information about the Angular. So now see here, Angular CLI is getting installed. The version is 17.2.1, which is the latest version as of now we have. And here these dependent packages are also being installed, right? So now our Angular CLI is installed. Now let's create an application. So in order to create an application in Angular, we have a command as a ng new. So we'll give ng new docker, and then I'll give Angular application, right? Let's press enter. Now it's going to create a Angular application. It's prompting which style sheet that we have to add. So I'll be going with the CSS cascade style sheet, and it's asking for the do you want to SSR rendering, server side rendering. So I'll use no. And now it is creating a template for my Docker Angular application. So now my Angular application has been created. See here, cd Angular Docker Angular app. Okay, now we are inside of Docker Angular app. Now we will run this application. So in order to run this application, we have ng serve, and -o. -o is going to open inside the browser. So let's run this. Sorry, we have a command as ng serve. I have given ng server. It's my bad. ng serve. Okay, -o. Now it's building my application. Now see here, it's running on port, by default port 4200, right? Now let's see here. See, Angular application is running on port 4200, right? So now we are going to create a Docker file for this. So let's go back to our Visual Studio. Here, as I mentioned in my previous video, that we can create a Docker file by using our Docker init command, right? And we can also create manually. So here I'll create manually because we have to learn it from scratch. So I'll copy this complete Docker file from previous application, and I'll create a new Docker file in our Docker Angular app. And we know we have to put the Docker file name as a Docker file, right? Docker file, right? Now here I'll paste the whole commands. Now here in this Docker file, we will do some small changes. So for Angular application, we need Node. So here we will use Node, and we know that Alpine is the smallest in size and performance oriented image, and mainly used for the containerization world, right? Now work directory, I'm going to set as a user source app, right? And now whatever the file that we have here in our application, we have to copy entire file in our work directory. So I'll put this dot, like the root directory is going to be copied from root to this work directory. And now we have here a dependency in our Angular application. So here we will use npm run install, and also we have to install our Angular CLI, and here we'll use run npm install -g, that is Angular CLI is going to install as a global inside our container, and here we will use Angular CLI. The same command that we are using to install our Angular CLI. Now we are going to expose this application on 4200, right? Here also I'll mention as a 4200. Now further we have to run our application on this port 4200. So final command that we are going to use as a ng-serve. The second would be ng-serve, and here I'll provide the host detail. Host I'm going to use as a 0.0.0.0. Okay, that would be the default. Now our Docker file is ready. Further we have to build an image from this Docker file. So let's open another terminal. Here I'll build an image. So I'll use the command as a docker build -t, that is the tag, and I'll give the name of the image, right? So I'll give docker angular app, docker ng app, and then I'll provide the path for this docker file, that is from the root directory, right? So now it's going to build an image from this docker file. So now here you can see this is the first step. Our first instruction is getting executed, which is copying the node alpine image from docker hub, right? So it may take some time, depends upon your network connectivity, also on your machine configuration. Now you see the second instruction is getting executed. It's configuring the work directory as a user source app, right? This is my second instruction. Now third instruction is getting executed, which is nothing, which is copying each and every file from your host system to the container, right? Because we have already defined this work directory inside the container as a user source app, right? Now the fourth instruction, which is nothing, which is installing our Angular CLI in our Docker container. Now the fifth instruction, which is npm install. So that is the final instruction is getting executed. After that, it's going to run our application on port 4200, right? So now npm install completed. Now it's exporting to the image. So you can see all the execution detail over here, right? So now here you see my build is ready. Now let's see how we can check the image. So here we have a command as a docker images. So now here you can see we have two images here, docker ng app and docker html app, right? Now same verify in our docker application. Here you can see inside the image section, here we have our docker ng app created, right? Now we can run this image as a container. Okay, so here we have a right side, here we have an option to run. Also we can run by using the command that we will learn in our upcoming videos, where we will learn about each and every useful commands using inside the docker, right? So now let's run this, and here I'll give the name of this container as a docker ng app container, docker ng app container. Okay, now here I'll give the port as a 4200, same port where it is being used internally. Now run it. Now inside the log section you can see here our application is getting built. Now application is already built and our application is running on port 4200. So now let's open that application. See, so now our application running inside our container. Okay, now same application we can run on a different port as well. Let's do that. So here inside our docker, go to image, and here docker ng app. Here we will run this image once again, but this time we are going to run this docker ng app container version 2, right? And here we are going to give as a port 4201. Okay, now run this. Now it's building, that image is getting built inside a different container. So now see here inside the container you can see here we have a container 2 which is running on port 4201. Let's open this port and see this application is running on 4201 from a different container, and this 4200 running from a different container. So two containers are running simultaneously with the different version on a different port. Now we will create a Docker file for our node application. So one of the node application already I have created in one of my videos. Let me show you here. If you go to my channel, Kumar Programming, and here you can see Nodejs app. And in this video, I have created a very basic Angular application, which I have deployed in our AWS environment as well. So I'll be using the same code, and here I have given the link for that application as well. So I'll be using the same code in order to create our Docker file, and also have provided the code in my GitHub repository. So, so I'll copy it from here, and inside my application here, I'll open another terminal as a git bash, and here I'm going to clone the same application. So what I'll use here, git clone. So now it's going to clone this application inside my root directory, node app ec2. Now let's open this application. So here you see in our source folder, I have created a server.js file, and in this file, I'm creating a server at port 80. So I'll give here a port 8080 because 80 port is already being used for our HTML application. And now let's create a Docker file for this node application. Here I'm going to create a Docker file, right? And I'm going to copy the Docker file from previously that we have used. So copy this file and I'll paste it over here. Now I'm going to do some changes over here. So in order to run our node application, we need this node alpine image, right? And here work directory I'll set as a user as source app, and here we have to use the copy and copy each and every file from this directory to our user source app inside our Docker. And then here we are not required to install our Angular CLI, so I'll remove this, but we need to install everything by using our npm install, and we are going to expose port as a 8080, and here we are going to use the command in order to run our application as a node, and file we have server.js file, right? So I'll give as a source src and then server.js file, right? We are not required to provide the host detail over here. So that's all. Now let me build this image. Here I'll open another terminal inside this directory, and here we'll use the command as a docker build -t, and I'll give the tag name as a docker node app, right? And then I'll give the path for our this docker file which is inside the root directory. Let's press enter. Now it's going to build the whole image. So our first step is already completed, and it's picked from the caches because already we have this image in our Docker engine. And now if you see, this time our image built very quickly, right? So now we can check if our image is there or not. So we have a command as a docker images. So now here you can see our the third image docker node app is already created, and now we need to make this image as a container. So let's go back to our Docker engine here. Inside the images you can see here, now we have a docker node. Now we need to run this. So here at the right side we have a run button. Click on this, and here we'll give the name of this container. So docker node app container, right? And I'll give the port as a 8080, the same port that we are using inside the container, and run it. So now server is started at port 8080. So now let's verify. So here we are using localhost, so port 8080. See, now we can clearly see a simple Node.js application running on EC2 VM machine. And let's see what other route we have given. We have given contact. So I'll use the contact here. See, please contact Kumar Programming at KY Programming. So now here you can see we are running our all the application, Docker HTML application, Docker Angular application, and here we are running our Angular application on two different port, 4200 and 4201, right? And here we are running our node application on port 8080. And if you want to run this node application in a different port as well, so here go to the image and create a separate container. So here we can run it this image, and here we'll give the container name as a docker node app version 2, right? And here we'll give the host as a 8081. Okay, now run it. Now the same application is going to run on a port 8081. Let's see that inside. Go inside the container, and here let's open it. So now see this application is running on port 8081 as well, and if you use the contact, it should be working as expected, right? So friends, so far mostly we are using this Docker GUI, but mainly if you are working on a server, then you won't find this Docker GUI. At that point of time, you should be using the command only in order to create these images, then run those images as a container, and then you can delete the container and images, all those important required command that you must be aware about it. So in our next video, I'm going to cover all those required Docker commands that which we are using. So friends, come to the end of this video. I hope this video was helpful to you. And friends, if you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon so you will get the notification of all of my upcoming videos. That's all for the day. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care and keep learning.